You ever notice how some people cancel plans with relief instead of disappointment? Like, their face doesn't say, "Oh no, I'll miss you." It says, "Ah, sweatpants." Maybe that person is your friend, maybe it's your partner, or maybe it's you, standing by the door, keys in hand, already tired of an event that hasn't even started. You imagine the noise, the small talk, the effort of being on, and suddenly your couch looks less like furniture and more like a safe haven with Wi-Fi.
How do people want to stay at home all the time? I really don't get it. There's a whole world out there. Why choose four walls?
It sounds reasonable. From the outside, staying home looks like giving up. But here's the twist. People who love staying at home aren't all doing it for the same reason. Behind that closed door, there's real psychology at work. Different minds, different needs. And chances are you'll recognize yourself. Let's start with the first type. This is the person who can go out. They're not anxious. They're not shy. They're just tired. They've spent the day being emotionally available, reading faces, adjusting tone, responding. They don't hate people. They're just done processing them. Home isn't avoidance. It's recovery. Psychologically, these people absorb everything. Even good interactions cost energy. So when they get home, their nervous system finally exhales.
So staying home is just an excuse for being socially lazy?
Not quite. Laziness avoids effort. This is conservation. If they don't rest, they burn out.
So staying home is emotional maintenance?
Exactly. And suddenly that resistance softens.
Oh, that actually sounds healthy.
It is. Then there's another type. This one stays home for control. Outside is unpredictable. Noise, interruptions, other people setting the pace. At home, everything aligns. The light, the temperature, the perfect volume. Often, these people grew up adapting to chaos, so their brain learned. Safety comes from control. Staying home isn't fear, it's regulation.
So what happens if someone messes with their space?
That's when irritation shows up fast, because it's not about the mess, it's about losing stability.
That makes me sad.
These people aren't antisocial, they're self-protective. Another type stays home for depth. They disappear into books, games, ideas, projects. Hours vanish, and they come back energized. Their inner world is loud and stimulating. The outside world often feels shallow by comparison. Small talk drains them because it breaks focus.
So they're not boring, just busy in their own universe?
Exactly, but there's a risk. When depth replaces connection, loneliness sneaks in quietly. Not dramatic, just a soft feeling that something's missing. Then there's the type nobody talks about. The one who stays home because outside, they don't feel like themselves. Out there means roles, expectations, performing a version that fits. At home, the mask comes off. No explaining, no pretending. Often, these are people who were misunderstood growing up.
That sounds like hiding.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's healing. Healing restores you so you can return. Hiding keeps you safe but stuck.
That one hits.
And finally, the twist. Some people love staying home because they've learned something rare. They don't confuse stillness with emptiness. They don't need constant stimulation to feel alive. Routine comforts them. Sameness calms them. Psychologically, they have high contentment capacity.
So they're not missing out?
No, they're opting into a different kind of richness. So here's the real question. When you choose to stay home, what are you protecting? What are you feeding? What are you avoiding? Because staying home isn't the problem. Not knowing why is.
So, that's the real issue.
Exactly. So tell me, which one are you? And if this made you see yourself or someone you love a little more clearly, hit subscribe and follow us.